Welcome to our executive interview series at AITalks, presented by AIScoop. I'm Wyatt Cash, and we're here with Kristjan Prikk, Ambassador of the Republic of Estonia to the United States. Kristjan, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
I'm curious to ask, how has the use of AI in government services evolved in the past year in Estonia that we might learn from? And what are some of the most important, significant changes that you've observed?
I think over the years, I'm not talking about 1 year time, but let's say last decades, we've moved in stages where first, let's say, first generation of digital services were, let's say, optionally digital services. So in a way, replica of the physical services in some brick and mortar office, government office. Then we moved to the next generation of services where the digital was the first priority option. So it was digital first. And then at one point, I believe maybe close to 10 years ago, we actually made a decision that the future is in proactive government services that rely on aggressive use of AI, and that can take us to actually post-digital era of offering or providing government services. What I'm talking about here, and to answer your initial question, we are moving towards less and less, let's say, active participation of our citizens in trying to find out the services that are relevant to them or applying for these services. We are moving towards a society where the services actually come to people, and they only can then optionally say that, okay, I'm not interested in this particular service, or let's say for this particular transaction, be it tax return or something else, I'm using a different bank account than the one that I've submitted before, or things like that. But they don't have to go to the DMV office, or they don't have to go to the let's say our version of IRS office or other places and to worry about that. But these I would say these digital clones of our citizens are out there, and based on the individual features and the individual needs of these particular citizens, they are scanning the whole layout of different applicable government services, and then delivering these services to our citizens.
It really puts government services in a whole new light.
Absolutely, and I think there's something important there. You know, people who happen to work for the government or in the government, they are very well aware of this different, let's say, borderlines between different government agencies. They know that there is the Department of Agriculture. They know that there is this Department of Health and Human Services and all the other services. However, people who earn their money day in and day out by, I don't know, being a farmer or IT professional or so on, they don't need to know that. They don't need to know that, and they mostly don't know that there are particular services that may be relevant for them and that may actually benefit them. And I don't think they actually should know. The government should be better in actually providing these services to people if they have the need for that, regardless of whether this service comes from Agriculture Department or HHS or any other.
And then can you provide some examples of how AI has aided efficiency and decision-making processes within Estonia's government organizations, and particularly what's changed maybe in the last couple of years?
Right. So we are trying to be really forward-leaning when it comes to trying out and using the AI-based solutions. We all understand that the technology and the understanding useful applications of this technology. They evolve pretty much every day. So some things that we may have considered interesting or relevant a couple of years ago may be quite outdated right now. So as a general approach, what Estonia has chosen is this. Let's experiment. If we fail, it's okay, but we can come back with a better service later. So rather than expecting the technologies to become 100% ripe, we are ready to, and it's accepted by our population that sometimes we can try out something even if it's not 100% good, and we may even fail. They forgive us, and we can try out something new. Now, we certainly use AI in different applications that are related to crisis management and defense, for example, where we can speed up our decision making, where we can make our decisions based on better information and and on information that is better analyzed and sorted, so to say. We do use AI quite extensively in our tax collection basically tax collection, where the AI can spot the patterns that may refer to fraudulent activities, but at the same time, this saves all the honest people, and 99.99% of people are just honest taxpayers, from being, let's say, harassed by any tax authorities with too many questions and wasting their time. So there are ways how to make things smoother and better. We are also building our cross-government AI-based data management tool, where again we can tear down these walls between the different agencies. Not every agency should have their own very different genius and what have you, but very different way of sorting data, of collecting data and using data. It should all be in the use or for the benefit of our citizens. And they don't have to really know what agency even is the original creator of some report or something. If they need it, they should have access to it.
Well, Kristjan Prikk, thank you so much for taking a few minutes to share your perspective on AI's evolution in Estonia. I know many countries look at your kind of innovative lead as an example of how to serve the public better. So thank you for shining a light on some of the things that you're doing there.
Thanks, Wyatt. Thank you so much.